Hello friends, welcome back to the video series on Oracle PL SQL programming. In the previous video, we have discussed theoretically what are the basic differences between the SQL and the PL SQL and what are the benefits of PL SQL over SQL. In this video, we would create our first basic PL SQL block with the help of SQL Plus. During the creation of PL SQL block, we use some basic data type. Let's check all the implementations with the SQL Plus. So open the SQL Plus at first. At first we have to log in the Oracle database, and for that the username is system and the password is password throughout the video series. Now we have already connected to the Oracle database, and here we are at first clearing the screen. So as previously said, every block of PL SQL starts with the begin keyword and end with the ends keyword. At first, we would simply create a block to print some message, and for that purpose, we have some predefined packages of Oracle. So we are starting with the keyword begin. Then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line, and then within parenthesis and within single quote I am writing Oracle PL SQL programming, end of single quote and a semicolon here. Then the next one is the end with a semicolon. Now practically that line dbms underscore output dot put underscore line is the predefined keyword to print a line or any type of string would be within the single quote. Now the slash is required to execute the block. Press enter. Now PL SQL procedure successfully completed, but we have not found any output here, and for that we have to set an environment here, and for that we have to type set server output on. You can use the semicolon or not here, but we have to write down that particular set server output on statement for the output and to get the message. Now if we execute the same block again, so that means ed, and here we are saving it, Control S and exit, and now slash press enter. Now we can get the output Oracle PL SQL programming. Now it is the time declaring some variables and assigning some values to the variables. Let us check how we can do it in the PL SQL block. At first, once again clear the screen for better view. So now the first one is the keyword declare. We have to start with another block which starts with declare keyword to declare the variables. And for that first one, suppose we are writing var1 as the name of the variable, and then varchar, suppose the size is 10. So here variable name is the var1 with the data type varchar 2 and size is 10. So here we have to type the 2 also. Press enter, and another variable, suppose it is num1 with the data type that is number and also with the size, suppose 4, semicolon, press enter. Now type begin. So the PL SQL procedure starts from the begin, and now we are writing var then colon is equal to sign, and then we are writing suppose Oracle within single quote and the semicolon. Now we can use the space or no space after the variable name, because here we have already given a space after the var, that must be var1, but a colon must be there and then the equal or the assignment operator. Value would be in single quote as it is of type varchar 2. Next, press enter, and another one variable we have, that is num, and we are assigning the value as the same as colon and then the equal sign, then the 1000 semicolon, press enter. As it is a number type, so no single quote is necessary. Press enter. Now it is the time to get the output, and here we are writing or typing dbms underscore output dot put underscore line, and within single quote or within parenthesis we are writing suppose variable, and then using the double piping sign and the name of the variable, semicolon. So to get the output we have to use the double pipe symbol. Here we are concatenating with the string variable colon and then the value of the variable 1 or the var1, and another one output for that is dbms underscore output dot put underscore line, and within parenthesis same as suppose number within single quote, and here another colon is there suppose. So here the double pipe and the name of the variable as num1 semicolon, and then the end keyword, that is end, and the semicolon, after that the slash. So here we are getting the output variable as the oracle for the variable var1 and number, that is 1000 for the variable num1. So we have declared two variables here and assigned values to them, and also get the output from the assigned values using the PL/SQL block procedure. Now we can get the values from any table using the variables and using the PL/SQL block procedure. Let us check it with the previous table. We have worked with the employee. So here we have DESC employee table. As you know, we have already worked on that particular table employee in the previous videos. So that is the structure of the table employee. Now suppose here we are writing select empid comma first name comma salary from employee semicolon, press enter. So now we would check the procedure for name and salary, say for the employee ID 113. So here what we can do, and for that once again clear the screen at first. So here type declare, then name, that is the variable, and type is varchar 2 with the size suppose 20, and another one variable suppose cell, and with the variable type, that is number semicolon, then begin that particular keyword, that means the PL/SQL block starts here, and here we are typing select, then first name comma salary into the variables we have declared here, that is into name, comma, cell, from which table? Na table employee, where EMP ID is equal to 113 and the semicolon. We have to remember whatever we have written here, select first name and salary according to the column name or the field name from the table employee, and whatever we have written here, that is name and cell, that is according to the declaration of the variable names in the PL/SQL block. So where EMP ID 113, and next we have to get the output, and for that we are typing dbms underscore output dot put underscore line, and within parenthesis suppose first name colon single quote and then double pipe and the name of the variable as name and then semicolon. And for the salary, once again we are here writing as salary and then the variable name as cell. So after that we are here to end the block and then the slash, press enter, and here we are getting the first name as Kishore from the table and the 20,000 as the salary. So we are getting the output which are already present in the table employee as record for the employee ID 113 using the PL/SQL block procedure. Now to execute or write the block or declare the variables, we have checked the data types present in the employee table for first name and salary column. But it may happen as a developer, administrator has not given you the permission to check what data type is really present with what size is in the respective columns. In that case, we can use the type keyword, like we can write here, that is declare and then name. We are not giving any type here, and here we are writing employee, that particular table name, dot the column name, that is first name, and then the percentage sign, and then write or type that particular keyword. Same as for the second one variable and for the salary. So that is employee dot, here the table name, the column name is salary, and then the percentage sign, and then write down type. And as usual, all the other things are the same. So Control S to save that and exit, and here slash and press enter. So once again we are getting the output from the record present in the employee table. So we are getting the same output as previous. Now it is the time to retrieve the records for a row from a table. Suppose if any table contains 20 or 30 columns, assigning variables for each and every column is very tedious and laborious job. In that case, we can use the row type keyword. Let us check it. And here, once again, we are proceeding with the clear screen to clear the screen for better view. And now type declare, then record, and from the table employee, and then percentage sign, and here type ROWTYPE, then semicolon. So that row type is the keyword, and then type begin, and then select asterisk or star into which one variable? Na record from employee, that particular table, where empid is equal to 113 semicolon. Now it is time to get the output. So dbms underscore output dot put underscore line, and here we are writing, that means from the variable name record. So record record dot first name, then double pipe, then we are using single quote for the concatenation, like we can use the colon sign here, then once again double piping, and here we are using record dot suppose the last name field, then the double piping once again and single quote and colon for the concatenation and double pipe, and suppose here once again another field, suppose the salary, so record dot salary and semicolon. Now it is time to end the block and then slash. So press enter, and here we are getting the first one name or the first name as Kishore from that particular, the Kumar is the last name, and the salary is the 20,000. So the PL/SQL procedure successfully completed. So this is how we can use the PL/SQL block procedure also to fetch any row or record for any particular row from any particular table also, or for any particular record.